Everyone. Oh, it's Monday. Bloody Monday. Um, sorry, I'm in absolute state this morning because we've been out walking the dog in the rain, so my hair does go like a sheepdog when it gets wet. So I came on because I'm going to have a wee chat with everybody about this house. So, as you all know, if you were watching yesterday, we done a live and we were talking about what we were going to do next because obviously we had the villa planned. Then we decided we weren't doing the villa because we had too many people saying that they were taking the cash alternative, which obviously we would prefer people to take the villa because what is the point in running the competition for a villa is if the majority of people just want the cash alternative anyway. Thanks, Irene. Hello, Tracy. Afternoon, Patricia. Hello, Duncan. So we decided let's just give you guys some stuff that he's actually won. Maybe we went way too far in with the villa. The villa was a lot more than what we would normally spend on kind of like a property. So we thought, let's just holiday let the villa out. You guys can win competitions to go and stay there for 99p. There's another one up just now. So you guys voted for having another house in Scotland. So we done a poll, as we always do, and the majority vote again was for Aberdeen, Aberdeenshire. So we wanted to do a brand new house. Now I don't know about you guys, but right now I really want an easy life. I've been so busy, and me and Calvin are absolutely exhausted. And obviously, we have to keep bringing you really good prizes. We don't want to give you rubbish. I don't want something that's too much hassle. So I says to Calvin, to save us hassle right now, we'll speak to Claymore Homes because yes, there is multiple house builders out there and there is multiple locations to Aberdeen and Aberdeenshire and also all the other surrounding areas that people are asking for as well. But please remember, we can't like do it all. Literally, we were trying to go with the majority vote because that's what everyone voted for. And I get it, like not everybody's in the group and things, but please, if you want to join in on these votes and vote for other things, please just join in the group. Go and go and press to join the group, and we'll let you in, and you can go and vote on these things. The Claymore home looks such good quality and such a good location at Old Meldrum. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fantastic. Where was the other house you mentioned after the Old Meldrum one? We have one in Turriff to do, but that's not until like May, June time.
It's only a smaller house.
Yeah, it's just a small house.
Terrace house.
So
I believe that people like saying we're not thinking about everybody in other areas, but like
I don't think it matters what we do. See, if we'd done a house out with Aberdeen and Aberdeenshire, then we'd get everybody saying, well, I don't live there. And then it's like you don't do one in England and people in England aren't happy. It's not one that's there.
Let's look at facts from the last two house winners. Helen Doherty, she took the house and sold it. She listened to what we said and said the house was worth more than the cash alternative. You could sell the car. She didn't want the house, so she took the house and sold it. As far as I'm aware, we don't actually keep in touch with this. Is just one of her. Same as Eunice. Eunice doesn't want the house. She just took the car. She sold the car, which was the Golf, and she took the 20 grand cash and the house. And guess what? The house is going up on the market. You don't need to move into the house wherever it is. Sell it and then buy a house in your own area. It's as simple as that. Nobody's forcing you to move in. We always tell you it's your price. You can sell it, do with it what you want. So when we're getting a bit of stick saying you don't care about your other customers in other areas, we do. But I just don't see right now us doing anywhere outside of kind of Aberdeenshire right now, because that's where everyone's.
Yes, and so we were looking at Peterhead, but we didn't want to spend the one that they offered us in Peterhead was £510,000, and I just didn't want to spend that on a house right now.
So put it this way, posted that is 400,000.
Yeah,
just shy of 400 grand plus. You'd be getting £50,000 cash with it. My advice again would be take the house on 50 grand, even if it was just to sell.
It would be £10 again. See, I would move into the house in Old Meldrum. I absolutely love Old Meldrum. It's a lovely area. It's a really good location as well because you're pretty much like bang in the middle of going past Turriff or into Aberdeen. So yeah.
The reason why I think Leanne kind of picked up on it is we're not just saying, oh, we're going to buy all these houses in Old Meldrum on that estate, but it's ready now.
Yeah.
He's getting on our case.
It's ready now.
It's ready now. We can literally get the paperwork. It's got over 3,000 likes, so I'm going to go for it. But just I've enter the house and 50 grand to take the 350 grand cash alternative, or don't enter at all. That's your three options. We can only do with what everybody's voting for. We think that area is brilliant, ticks all the boxes. It's a 4-bedroom detached house with a garage, and you get £50,000 as well with it, and also solicitors fees and all that paid, and LBTT. So,
yes, I just wanted to come on and chat about it because personally, if you can't tell by my face, I'm absolutely exhausted. I am exhausted because I have been working. There's a lot of people out there that say that I don't actually do anything. I've been working, I don't know how many weeks now without a day off. Literally, if I look at my calendar, this whole month of March, I have not had a day off.
We've had to cancel loads of events that we'd sponsored because we just didn't have time to get them.
Not had a day off. So
I enjoy it, but it's the point where everybody's like kind of arguing that.
I'm getting fed up.
People
there's only a small minority, but today I am getting fed up of like some people, and I'm getting to the point where I just want to turn my computer off and tell everybody, yes, that's it, because I'm getting so annoyed. And yeah, there's some people, I know some people don't mean it, and I know everyone wants their own opinions, but I was on our walk today with the dog this morning. Me and Calvin were having a conversation about it, and I said to Calvin, I don't think people actually see what we're doing in the background to try and make things work for everybody, and I'm getting so annoyed. And I'm like, I actually said to Calvin, I need to just take a holiday. I might just take like 3 weeks off.
Like that's ever gonna happen.
Yeah, can't do that. That wouldn't work. What you need is more help. Giza job, says Jim.
But 7 of us.
See if it was that easy though, I would love to do that. But
we have to be hands-on or else
the lives would not roll without me and Calvin, and I don't think some of the things that we do in the background would work either. So
it is what it is.
I'm just tired.
We're here for you guys. We're here to do a hard job to make sure everybody's, in with a good chance of winning life-changing prizes.
Yeah.
It's exhausting, but we just can't be bothered with the whole having to go as bollocks.
Matthew says
it's not fair, really, to be honest with you, because we're not doing anything wrong.
Matthew says just do $1 million a month. F everything else.
Imagine. I think I'd work against for 1 more month, and that'd be it, I would say.
So yeah, I just thought I'd let you know we are giving you good stuff right now, and we are literally trying to give prizes that everybody would want to. I've got another holiday getting sorted. We're going to be doing Stella Island next. Then you're going to have people kicking off because it's not a family holiday. So I will get another family holiday on. Then I'll put a family holiday on, and I won't be paying for enough children to go because somebody's got 5 kids, but someone else only has 1. I'm like, that's what I feel like. That's what I feel like.
It's hard to just trying to say is in the nicest possible way. We just cannot please everyone, and it's hard.
Then we said that we were doing the villa, but then too many people wanted the cash alternative. So then we decided that we wouldn't do the villa and we'd give you holidays to the villa. And then everyone kicked off because then they decided that they changed their mind. They actually want the villa now. I'm like, I can't win. Cannot win. So that has been my whole weekend of going round in circles with things. And I'm like, I
need a break.
See, when I go to Dublin, I'm turning off.
Yes.
And troll me all you want online. I don't even care. I'm taking time off.
Karen and Adele should hopefully be doing the draws on Friday because we're off to Dublin on Thursday. I'll be back for Monday night draws, won't we? We'll do some lives while we're in Dublin.
Yes, we're only away Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
We'll probably run a couple of competitions. You beat me.
I know, I think I need a nap. I think I need a nap today. Weekend's taken out of me.
Probably run a couple of holidays for Dublin while we're up there to the same hotel and stuff. But thanks for the support, guys. We get it. Not everybody's been horrible. It's just, do you know what it is, me and Leanna? Just like since the house sold out in 23 hours, since the £1 million got launched, we've just had like pretty much almost a month of just being completely slated. People having a go at us and people just being really impatient with us when we're doing nothing but work hard. And I think we're just like, we're running on fumes now to the point where, like Leanne says, I feel like running away. I got a holiday for a couple of weeks, like just to get away from it. So just bear with us, guys. We're trying our best, and we do everything for a reason. The reason why we were thinking of Meldrum again is because it's there, it's ready, and we can basically get the keys next week. So whereas if we went
to bring you epic prizes, and I know what people are saying, there's other house builders out there. Yes, I know there's hundreds of house builders out there, but do they have anything ready right this very minute? I am very impatient. And then you get the whole, I need to talk to our team before you can post a wee picture on Facebook. And
funniest one that we ever said was, you can launch the competition, and we'd already paid the deposit. But then the house builder said, but you're not using our logo, you're not allowed to even mention us on any of your lives. And basically, we don't want any free promo out of this. So
and then they changed their mind as soon as I said, well,
we said, we want our
stick it there.
If you're not happy with the 211,000 followers now, just give us deposit. That was the funniest. That's just what we're up against in the background. People don't see that.
That's true, Leslie. I think we're going to have to start doing that. So stop giving people options and decide themselves, because it's just your business and you run it how you see fit.
I think that's the problem. We've asked too many questions.
I like to get everybody's interaction and, get everybody's thoughts. So then it gives me ideas. But I think what happens is then it starts debates and people get angry or annoyed that we don't do certain things. And like, there's literally so many prizes that we've been asked for. And I'm like, I'd love to be able to do that, but we can't. Like, there was so many people that like run the villa but don't put a cash alternative on it, and I totally understand why you would want us to do that. But at the same time, if we'd done that, it'd be an absolute massive flop, and then we would be probably hundreds of thousands of pounds out of pockets, and then I'd be like, this is enough.
See, the beauty of the villa is, right, we were looking for another villa for the holiday lets anyways. We were shopping for one, and that one's perfect. But the bad thing would have been for the villa, why there would have had to be so many entries on, because you'd have had about 20% would have to go back to the Spanish government, which would have been over 100. Was it over £100,000? So
it was 60 odd grand.
Yeah, and I think people don't realise all these hidden costs in the background and all that. So to be fair, it's good because you still get to go on holiday there, win holidays, or you can book to stay there. The books will open in May for about the holiday let. So we're quite happy with it that way, because we were looking for a villa and that was perfect. And to be honest, that'd be the best villa that we've got in Spain for you guys to go to. We're going to replace it with this house, which we've got well over 3,000 people now that have liked it, nearly 4,000, 3.9k, so it's a no-brainer.
Flooring's getting put down in that house, is it this week, did they say? And the turf's getting done.
Yeah.
So it'll be ready by, I think, the end of next week.
So we could get it live start of April.
Yeah, literally start of April, so which is only Monday. Next Monday, the week today.
Is everybody on the live keen for it again? Should we keep it at £10 an entry to keep the entries down? Do you want to see? I'm starting a debate here again. £6 an entry again, but there'll be quite a lot more entries on.
£6 or £10? £6
or £10. That's the question.
That is your option: is £6 or £10, not £2, not £3, £6 or £10. I can move in April, sorted, says Brooklyn. Hell yeah, everyone's saying.
Let's do it.
10 is fine, £10, £6, 29p. Stop it, Daniel. £10. Yes, but wait until I've been paid on Friday. Yes, so it won't be going live until
beginning of April.
So 1st of April. I know you're going to say it's April Fools, but 1st of April we'll put it live, and that's payday weekend. Well, payday week kind of, because a lot of people get paid on Friday. But me and Calvin are actually we're going Dublin with Kobe on the Thursday. Shh, don't tell school. I actually thought the kids were off on Thursday, that's why I booked it. So yeah, we're away Thursday. So I'm actually going to give myself Thursday, Friday, Saturday off, and then we'll put on the house. Because if it goes on while we're away, I'm just going to be stressing the whole time because Calvin's going to be looking at it constantly saying, did we make a big mistake? Should we not have done another house?
Happens every time.
It does. It does. So thanks, guys. Thank you for all the support and thank you for all the kind messages. In fact, thank you for all the kind people that have stopped me and Calvin. I know sometimes I look from my face, probably looks like I'm in a really bad mood, but most of the time I probably am in quite a bad mood. But I genuinely, I am like really thankful for everybody that's been speaking to me and Calvin and being really nice lately.
This woman's Joanne this morning. It was Tiggy's mum, if Tiggy's watching, and she went, "Excuse me," and I thought, oh, what have I done now? I automatically, because I expect the worst. Believe it or not, we do have people saying stuff to us in public as well. Multiple them, but I thought I haven't parked in the disabled space or how stupid I've been. I'm about to get bollocks for it. But no, I'm sure it was Joanne. Says, I just want to say, I don't know you personally, but you're both really lovely people, and thanks for everything that you do. And I felt like, thank you very much for being nice to me. Like, honestly, that really does mean a lot because most of the time we're getting, well, not by 99% of you lovely people, but there's a big percentage of people that bloody slag us off, especially in our local area. For whatever reason, I don't know. But it was really nice for someone who just didn't know, just to wind the window down and say, like, you guys are amazing. Thanks for everything that you do. I even said to her, like, that's really, really nice of you, and I really appreciate your words. I wanted to give her a hug, but that would have been because I've never met her in my life. So it was really nice of her to say. But
I am gonna channel my inner positivity again today. I think, you know what it is? I'm down because Kobe, I think, has an ear infection and he's been keeping me awake. So that's what we've been behind the scenes because Kobe has 2 nights because he had a bad ear over the weekend. So he's got doctors today, but he's been in our bed and then he wakes up and he's like, the sore ear. And he sits, and you not hear him sitting up in the bed again last night. Like, moved, obviously, he couldn't get comfy, poor lad, and there's literally nothing I could do for him until we see the doctor today. And it's like, I've been up for 2 nights. 2 nights. And the dog gets up. I cannot wait for a whole day. I need like a spa day or something. I said to Calvin as well today, I was like, people are going to think that me and Calvin go away all the time and that, because we always get it, oh, you're always away. I'm always away, but I'm always bleeding working 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Here I am. So, yeah, well, I'm away in Dublin. I am going to be doing all the touristy stuff and probably trying to have a long lie, which that will not happen with a 5-year-old, but never mind.
We must have new players. Not saying it bad. Saying on the comments.
If you're wondering where Calvin is, he's on his computer.
House in Bridget.
Ah!
House in Bridget on Aberdeen before. They're not being horrible. But
we've done a house in Bridget-on.
Just around here, we'll go where we've houses. The first ever house we ever done was my sister's house in Kincorth.
So Kincorth, Aberdeen.
Second house we ever done was your mum's house in
Inverurie.
Third house, Jesus, tested. That's because we've done.
Is that Mintlaw? Well,
Stewartfield. Yeah. Fourth house was Jesus. Fourth house was Bridget-on, which Michelle Bernie McIntosh won it.
Yeah. It could have been the opposite way around, actually.
The opposite way around.
And then
fifth house was God, we've done that many.
Blank.
Oh my God, we've done like 10 now and I can't even remember.
Oh, Daryl and Kayla's house.
Bucksburn, Aberdeen. 6th house was the Spanish Villa.
Yeah,
I'm sure.
Spain.
7th house was the farmhouse.
Oh yeah, the old Meldrum farmhouse.
In between Old Meldrum and Fyvie.
Yeah.
8th house was Can't think. I'm all out.
I can't think.
Oh, no, I can't remember. Then we've done the house in Old Meldrum,
We've
which
never done Cove before.
Cove.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Cove,
We did
yeah.
Cove.
We've
The
done the
Stuart
brand new
house.
Stuart Bell house in Cove, and then we've done the house,
Oh, Ellen.
and then Ellen, our old house.
Yeah.
It's all 10. So we have darted them all about, and I do admit, yes, they all have been in Aberdeen and the Shires. But look at the polls, guys. We can only go with what the majority are saying.
Then we're going to do one in Turriff, which is
We're doing
Calvin's
one in
mum's house.
Turriff, and then after that, let's try it in Murray or something if that's what everyone wants. I know somebody had said, well, why can't
I will organise something.
why can't you just do it in Murray, and then if the winner's from out with, then they can take the cash alternative. Fair enough. We can only try it once.
You know what? Oh,
I'm
you're right.
because I just go.
I'm going to make the second one after. So the highest vote was Aberdeen and Aberdeenshire.
Yeah, by about 75%.
Then next after that was Murray. So, and I'm going to say the majority of those people are Elgin/Lossiemouth because we have quite a big customer base there. So, I will make a deal with yous. If you are from the Murray area, let's say, so that's like Elgin, Lossiemouth, Nairn, it goes up to as far as Inverness, does it not? In that big circle, right? If you guys from Murray can get all your pals from the area onto bounty competitions, we will promise that we will do the next property in that area. But we can't say if it's going to be Nairn, Inverness, Elgin, etc., etc., etc. It's going to be in the area, in the circle. So obviously we've got this Old Meldrum house. So that's going to be April. May, we're probably going to have that house in Turriff. I'm going to say roughly thinking about it.
There won't be that many entries on it.
No.
Majorly expensive house.
So it'll be either June, July time where we'll be doing this. So I have time to get this organised. Thank you, Kelly. So Nairn isn't Murray. Well, just you know what I mean, Murray area.
From anywhere outside of, say, Huntley up to Inverness.
Yes.
Is where Leanne means.
That's where I will look.
I'm crap at geography as well. So anywhere, but it could the next house could be after we've done the one in Turriff.
So
from Keith to Inverness.
What you need to do right now, if you're listening to me, if you are from anywhere in the Murray area, go on to our main Bounty Competitions Facebook page, click the 3 dots at the top and invite your entire friends list from Murray onto Bounty. And if we can get even more people, if everyone in Murray wants to back a house, to win a house in that area, we'll do it. We'll do it. And I promise you that we will do it.
Also remember, hello from Nottingham. There you go. See, we have players from
Nottingham.
Out of Scotland. Yes, we are UK wide as well. If you're watching this, doing this in Cornwall, that would be lovely.
I would love to.
You have to remember we are the whole of the UK, and if you don't want any of the houses that we're putting up as prizes, just take either the cash alternative or do what I always recommend, which is what Helen Doherty done and Eunice has done, who won the last house. Take the prize and sell it for a lot more than the cash alternative. Yeah. That's basically what I would do if I always enter for things on other competition sites down in England and that. And the Irish ones, they always do nice villas. And I do often say to Leanne, I would probably take the villa and just add it to Party Holiday Lets and use it myself. But then if I didn't, I would just take the cash alternative and buy a supercar with it or something like that. So I always wondered, what would I do if I won a big competition? And honestly, I wouldn't know until I actually got the phone call. Still haven't had the phone call yet. Maybe one day I keep trying.
No, Shirley, we wouldn't do that flat again. Nothing against the people that worked for that company, etc. But it was too much. You can do this. No, you can't do this. They approached us to do the house. And then I don't think the directors of the company actually knew about it. And then when we advertised it, we then got in trouble for advertising it. And I don't like when that happens because I just felt like, well, it wasn't me that even asked to do it in the first place. So we took it down. And then they apologised and said they really wanted to work with us. There was too much of the whole, I think their marketing wasn't on board with what was happening, and then told us we weren't allowed to advertise the company, etc. And I was like, well, don't ask me to do something if you don't want to advertise. So we just said, nope, too complicated, not happening. Murray becoming the Monaco of the Northeast. He says there's got too many millionaires up in Murray now. There are more population in Aberdeenshire than Murray, FYI. I know, John, but
We're not
it's
not being political by any means.
No, no.
I want everybody to take part from wherever you
population is, because you can use if we have a house up, right? For instance, I play in quite a few other competition sites that do property. I enter for property in Ireland. I don't live in Ireland, and quite honestly, I would take the property and I would have it as a holiday let, or I would sell it on. I entered for property in Manchester. I entered for a property in Liverpool. And I'm not from any of these places, and I'm not planning on moving to any of them if I win them. But I would always take the property, and I always enter for property because I like property. So yeah, we will have a plan for the next one. What about a spin the wheel of all the areas and where it lands, and that's where it should be?
It lands on friggin' London or something. About 5 people will enter.
I have, Graham. I have won another site before. In fact, Calvin just won as well. Don't promote. You always promote, and we don't get free promotion.
No, but I've been entering that site since the start. I managed to get 5 grand win actually.
Yeah,
I can't believe it. I was sitting watching the chase, and then a number rang me, and I went, it's a weird number, and I don't normally answer, but I answered the phone. I was like, yeah. So is they going to try and sell me something? Yeah. You've just won 5,000 pounds. I was like, yeah. I was like proper jumping around the conservatory. I was buzzing. Just went off into paying some of the house off. Nothing interesting. Didn't splash it and paid off some of my house.
Calvin won 5 grand. I've won 10 grand twice. I've won an air purifier. I've won. I don't know why I needed an air purifier. I've won a tech bundle, which was a PlayStation and a monitor.
All different sites. No, the 3 wins were from the same site, isn't it? Down south.
I won a GIN bundle to the cash alternative because I've got too much GIN anyway. So one. I always think
just so there's confusion, not of our own site before.
Not on our own site.
We're not allowed to enter our own competition. One star in England.
Thanks, John, on YouTube. Hope it's the house you put up. It looks lovely. Area. I would definitely take the house if I won. Yes, so that house in Old Meldrum is coming up next, which will be on the 1st of April. So you've got a week today. A week today, and the house will be live. Because obviously we haven't got enough to do. This time it's not going to be furnished though. We're just going to give you...
people saying that's not my style of furniture. So I said, instead of putting a car in the house, why don't we just do £50,000? Because you could buy furnish the whole lot, with it. And you could go and buy yourself a nice car.
I want a ring as well.
Oh yeah, it's your first ever win.
It was. I can't tell you, Moira, because that's promoting. And they don't promote us. I'd take the house for sure, says Anna. Lovely how you're so successful, but you still get the enjoyment out of other comp sites. But you know what, me and Kai just sat the other day entering on competition sites. Yesterday we put on a few entries on different competition sites. I like it at the weekend because I like sites that do draws on a Saturday or Sunday, because me and Calvin do ours on a Friday, so we can sit and watch them and feel like you guys.
It's good fun. I always stick a few quid on like the Lambos and stuff like that because it's my all-time dream car. And much to people's disbelief, I can't just go and buy one, so I have to, try and win one. But I do keep trying.
What about fences for someone as a prize? That would be a good one. I now live in Northern Ireland. Come home all the time to Bodham. I would love a home back in Scotland near my family in Aberdeenshire.
Quite a lot of Northern Irish winners as well. So get involved if you're over in Ireland as well. You're more than welcome.
Me and Calvin are going to Dublin on. Well, I say me and Calvin. Me, Calvin, and Kobe. Kobe's coming to Dublin for the first time.
He wants to go and say, well, we'll get to Conor McGregor's pub.
He wants to meet Conor McGregor.
Yeah.
Although I
He
think
said he's
Conor
gonna
McGregor is
thumb him.
probably
What?
yeah. I think Conor McGregor is probably touring around probably everywhere right now because obviously the new film's just come out. So I highly doubt he's going to be at his own pub. But Kobe reckons that he could take Conor McGregor on, and I've actually got the fear because if he actually did happen to be in his pub and then Kobe just went, "There's Conor McGregor," and just went up and just like done this, he'd probably get thrown out. Just having a little 5-year-old coming running up to you. How much to enter the house? It looks amazing. So we haven't quite decided yet.
Everyone was saying £10.
But then someone made a good point and said £6 like the last one, because if you put on one, you would put on two for £12.
Fair enough. I just think the fact that the house itself is just literally a couple of grand short of £400,000, plus you're getting £50,000 cash. Then LBTT, solicitors fees and all that's going to pump it right up. I would say you're talking well over £500,000 worth of prize there.
Oh yeah, because you got LBTT and stuff.
Yeah,
totally.
so-
I forget about that with every house.
Yeah, it's about 50 grand on that house probably. But
We've done that last time, Kevin. He says UFC night would be quality, not often it comes to London. We've done the last UFC in London, and we actually got a busload of us and rented a private box at the UFC, and it was an absolute fantastic evening. The bus journey probably wasn't the best. We probably should have just.
No, the bus journey was awesome.
It was on the way up, the way down, but on the way home, there was only half a bus because everybody else got their flights home. So half of us got the bus back, and we were all absolutely hanging on the way home.
Nobody really spoke.
I don't think anyone really spoke on the way home, and I think I ate 3 McDonald's going home.
Anna says £10 total fare entry. To be honest, it would dramatically make your odds better, a hell of a lot better if it was £10.
What? £10?
Yeah.
£10 then.
There'd be obviously, well, half less almost
Okay.
entries for
Good.
£10.
For £10.
And I wouldn't even like to take a guess off the top of my head because there's loads and loads of fees and taxes included. So
yeah.
But off the top of my head, would it be maybe 65,000 entries at £10 or something like that? Whereas at £6, it'd be almost double that.
Yeah.
So, double the entries.
Right. I'm gonna get off and stop chatting. I can't believe I've only got 2 hours until I pick up our child from school again. The day just goes by so quickly.
Pete says, can't see it hanging around long. Well, guys, I said 3,000 and we'll go for it. 5,000 people have liked and loved that post.
There you go.
So
there you go.
And I just want to say as well, we're not being arsey with the whole, we're not whinging. Obviously, everyone's entitled to an opinion, guys, but just go easy on us. We're feeling a bit fragile this week, especially today. It's just been.
We are feeling really fragile.
Since the last house sold out in 23 hours, this last 3.5 weeks has just been wow. What has even gone on? Like seriously, between all the lovely people that are supportive and the amazing players, the amount of crap that we've had, it just feels like when you're waking up every morning saying there's anybody being slacking us off, Leanne, instead of saying morning wife, how are you? Then you know that your head's in a bad place mentally. Every morning, what do I do, Leanne? I roll over, got any bad news? Anybody been slacking us off? Instead of saying morning dear, how are you? Do you want a coffee? That's the answer. Have we been slated yet?
So I'm going to jump off. I'm going to go and have a coffee because I need to wake myself up. I've even got a Lucozade here as well.
Is that Mr. Walker?
So yeah.
Has to be Mr. Walker.
I'll love yous and I'll leave yous. I don't. Yeah, it is because the car's back. Love yous and I'll leave yous. And yeah, we'll speak to you all soon. Just remember to go easy on.